So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect...
Great chance!
Bruno Fernandes going after that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Neves is probably among the better defensive midfielders around at the moment. He'll no doubt provide the creative input for those up front with his searching passes from deep. He'll also need to drop back and provide cover for that defensive line. And he does it all with aplomb.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Bruno Fernandes looking for the run. Araujo does well to get it back. João Felix. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Neves. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's on it, can he get away? Close. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Ah, looks a smashing ball. He's rising! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ramos. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, really well played.
There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Matheus Nunes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's João Felix. Distributed tidily. Now it's Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
The counter is on for Portugal. Floated through. Nuno Mendes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Matheus Nunes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Ramos. 5 minutes till the break. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Neves. Tries to play it through. Gonzalo Ramos. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. João Neves! And he's following up. And that's in. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gonzalo Ramos has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Nuno Mendes. And here's João Felix. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Oh, he's having a goal! Outstanding by João Felix! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Ruben Dias. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. This is a promising build-up.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's made its way to him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Matheus Nunes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
para Portugal. Número 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 6. Vou dar os seus lugares.
Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ruben Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Vega. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. Ruben Neves. Now it's Rafael Leao. Is there any support? Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Bernardo Silva clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. And this is Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Vitinha. No way through, so back it comes. Looking tidy in possession here. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nelson Semedo. Ruben Dias. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Bernardo Silva! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Portugal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Nelson Semedo. And it's Vitinha. Now João Neves. Rafael Leao. And he's had it nicked away. That has been cut short. Nelson Semedo. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's ambitious. Not the most convincing of passes. Vitinha. And it's Semedo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. And that is that. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Byrne with the clearance. Watkins charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly done. Rice! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Kane clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Good take and a chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around. He's also got great recovery speed and athleticism, and a really intelligent reading of the game. There's no doubt in my mind that he's among the very best in the current crop of English defenders.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific from Tony! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the through ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Watkins.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Played out to the left flank. Anderson. James. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played. Watkins. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And here's Rashford. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice looking ball. That ball looks a good one. Konsa getting this one clear. Forced to go back. This looks promising. Bellingham! Now that is commitment to the cause. England with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. England are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Spread it left. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Stones. And it's played forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they win it back again. Now it's Tony. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Short changes him with that pass. That's a little off target. And it's Rice. And he lines up a cross. Oh, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rashford. Bellingham. Bellingham. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. England come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Is currently being displayed on
It's been
screen.
a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
England can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tony has found the net here, of course. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Kane, not the most accurate pass. Konsa. Byrne cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Kane. He's going for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find a net.
Now it's Kane. England appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Rashford, looking for options for movement.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bellingham being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff.
Watkins! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goes forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bellingham. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Tony. Has to go back here. And here's... Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for England. Number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Bellingham. Number 4. Price.
Tries to play it through.
8. Number 11.
And it's Eze.
Coming on the field.
Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist.
Henderson.
England are looking to break at pace. It's a sharp hit of ball here. James receives it in a wide position. That's destined for the flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Watkins. Now, can they get him away? Look at it. There's the shot! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed.
And the shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Byrne spots it and intercepts. Now it's Gordon. Eze, Spence kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. James. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. England perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Found themselves a little lost today.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...